Do I think fat people should be proud? Fuck yeah. Why not?
Are we talking about fat or thick?
Depends how fat you are, then yeah.
No. I think they should be apathetic towards their body shape.
Do I think money is sexy?
To be honest, for me personally, no.
I mean, yeah, who wouldn't like money?
I mean, it depends.
Yes and no. No, I actually hate money.
Money is definitely appealing to the eye.
No, absolutely not.
Yes, throw money at me, baby.
Do you dress up for yourself or for other people?
Both.
Definitely for myself.
I would definitely say it's for other people.
Neither, I would say.
There's a certain point. Yeah, there's a certain point. I'd say over 200. Nah, over 300. Then yeah, you shouldn't be proud anymore because they can't walk. So why should you be proud if you can't walk? You know.
So like 300-pound life. No, they shouldn't, because it affects your health and you should be taking care of your body and not letting it go to crap.
Yeah, fat people can do whatever they want. I feel like anyone should be able to do whatever they want.
No, so basically, there's no, like, you shouldn't be proud of they're skinny or fat, just shouldn't matter. I mean, if you just, as long as you're happy.
You should be proud to be yourself. That's...
Exactly.
Of course they do. Everybody should be proud. Some people can't actually do anything about their weight. They simply can't. They've gone too far, and the way to go back to their healthy self is just too hard, way too hard. My mom got a lot of struggles, and she tried absolutely everything. But she was just a bit too far to go back. And it actually was kind of impossible to go back. Certainly now that she has extreme back problems and she can't even move for like 2 minutes without having back pain. So at that point, that's the point where it's simply too hard to get back to your healthy self because you can't actually do some physical stuff to lose weight. So I think, yeah, everybody should be proud of himself. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you are, you should be proud of yourself and you should stand for yourself.
Okay, so I'm definitely not, I'm gonna say that they shouldn't be exactly proud of it. I'm not saying that like, I'm gonna go around and start fat shaming everybody who's fat. I'm just saying that, you know, health-wise, it's more unhealthy to be fat. The only circumstance in which it's okay to be fat is if you're lost in the forest for like literally a month or two, because then that's the only situation in which your fat will become useful and keeping you alive longer. But other than that, there's not a lot of benefits, especially in becoming fat. You know, you lose a lot of your, you can lose muscle mass, and that gets replaced with fat mass, and you can obviously losing mobility, losing speed, agility is one thing. You're more prone to health diseases. You're more prone to obviously diabetes and, you know, some of those more obvious things. I'm not gonna go ahead and diss on every fat person I see because they're in some situations where it could be medical, you know, they can't control it. But no, they shouldn't be exactly proud of it, especially if them becoming fat is a choice. So
if they're happy with their body, then it's okay, but I don't think it's okay to like glorify it as much.
Right, like you should take pride in who you are. You know, if you can't help it, you can't help. Like, I can't lose weight, or, you know, I can't stop gaining weight because my body is messed up. That's different from like, oh man, I eat McDonald's 3 meals a day. I'm obese. Don't call me fat.
Yeah, your shape is your shape. It's not something to be proud of or ashamed of.
Like, I'm 100 kilos, but I don't give a
If anyone wants to be proud of how they are, all power to them. I won't necessarily like find them attractive, and they won't necessarily live the longest life. But if they feel good, I could be a politician.
If they feel fine with their bodies, yeah, nothing wrong with improving yourself either.
Yep, I'm fat, and I'm really proud about me, so you know.
You can be proud, of course. If you want to be proud, be proud. I mean, no one's holding you back, right? Yeah, I mean, you're putting yourself at risk, no one else.
Fat people aren't confident enough nowadays these days. The more confidence there is, the better the world will be.
I mean, it's their body, so they can do whatever they want. If they feel as if they shouldn't do anything about it, then it's their body.
Well, that's the thing, is that they're not actually proud if other people's words bring them down. Ego comes from external, confidence comes from internal. So if people tell you look good all the time and they're lying to you, they don't actually think you look good. Like you tell a little kid who has leukemia that they look good when they look, you know, like death, you're just lying to them. But it's not like you should be on them either. But if they want to feel confident, or if they want to feel good about how they look, it shouldn't be because because other people say they look good. It should be because they feel they look good. Yes.
It all depends, you know, honestly. Like, I feel like you can do whatever you want, you know. You want to be happy. I feel like the fatness is just on the outside, but at the same time, you got to think about your health. And if you're skinnier, you know, and you have less health, less stress on your back, everything aligns with each other. So if your muscles are stressed, then your brain is stressed. And if your brain is stressed, everything's stressed. Yeah, exactly. Like my grandma said, when she lost weight, her neck didn't hurt as much. Definitely, it leads to back problem too. Oh no, yeah. I feel like if you're a little bit overweight, I mean, you can be proud of whatever. I mean, some people want to be fat. People don't care. I mean, that's all you know, you can do whatever you want. I think that you can be happy no matter how you are, but your body won't be happy and it won't be cooperating with you as much as if you were healthy.
Body positivity movement or something? I think it's stupid up to a point, because after a while you get into health problems. So being fat is okay up to a point if you don't have health problems. But if you do, you should be called out for it. Maybe not in a mean way, but people should tell you you're too fat, you're gonna have health problems. So yeah.
I mean, if you're fat, you're fat. If if you're unhealthy, you're unhealthy. I'm not one to care or give a shit. So, but if you're going around saying like, hey, it's positive to, it's not necessarily, because there are health risks involved.
Yeah, they shouldn't talk to you, roast you about your weight, but they shouldn't tell you, oh, whatever, you're fine, you're just super obese, you're fine. No, you're obese. That's okay. That's a fact. Because you came to the point for some reason, maybe depression, whatever. But you should try to eat healthier.
Do you mean like the green and the pictures of the presidents on it? Oh, you mean when other people have money? Honestly, no. It's all about the personality and how they treat you and how they treat themselves.
Damn, boy, your questions. They're actually kind of deep. So, I think for myself, no, money isn't a selling point for some girl. No, for me, not. The simple reason is that most of the people that have money know that they have money and power, and that makes them, in my eye, less attractive. But for some people, not especially for having ulterior motives or something, simply like the fact that they don't have to worry about money anymore. So marrying or being with someone that has money is actually kind of is actually living a luxurious life. Not having to worry about money, not having to worry about working anymore is a luxury. So that makes it attractive. Yes, it does.
Depends. There is something about Benjamin Franklin's face. Financial security is a pretty big turn on for me. Like, just going into a relationship knowing they're not going to depend.
That is true. I fully agree.
You don't gotta be rich. You just gotta be financially independent, or at least have a job.
Yeah, at least have a job.
Not really, no. I have a lot of money in the bank, but I'm still depressive, so I don't think money matters that much.
No, what? The way I grew up, money means absolutely nothing. Just doesn't mean shit. The fact that I have money now, I still make my ramen noodle soups in the microwave. So, I mean, I'd rather eat that than go out, I'll be honest with you.
I feel like it kind of just makes people think a little too differently. Doesn't make them act like themselves. Money kind of just changes people. And not for the better, usually. I kind of grew up in poverty. So, I mean, money means nothing to me.
I have a lot of friends that are extremely rich. And these person, except from what they have, they're not attractive as a person. For the simple reason that they're like, hey, Max, come out, come over at our house, at my house, it's a house party and stuff like that. Okay, they have a nice swimming pool, they have a nice sauna, they have a nice house and domain and stuff. But their person is actually kind of empty. These people are empty. That's how I see it. They go by because they have money, and not especially for who they are. That's the problem. That's why I think it's not especially attractive. The synchronization between me and that person is way more important than whatever could be. It's I don't know, when I hang out with my friend, it's like this connection that we have that makes us friends. That makes that he laughs with my jokes and I laugh with his jokes because our personalities go by together. And that's it. Not especially because they have money or not especially because they don't have money or because they wear nice clothes or whatever. Simply because their character synchronizes with mine. We are on the same vibe and that's about it.
Are you competent enough to take control of your life to the point that you can earn your own keep? Yes?
Yeah, I'm trying to
I gotta
get
change my pants.
I'm actually trying to get a job right now, but it isn't that easy. It isn't easy
I
right
got
now.
laid off from my job a week and a half ago. I'm on like unemployment,
Yeah, but
getting like $250 a week.
But it's funny. Whatever you think is sexy will be. Whatever you put your mind on expands. In this day and age, in this world that we live in now, money is everything. And it's funny because it's literally cotton paper. That's it. And money used to be rocks. Money used to be shells. So it's honestly whatever you want to put your mind to, whatever you think is valuable, that will be what is valuable to you. I'd rather have a nice female. I'd take a female over money any day. Someone that likes you for you and not just for the money. That's the ultimate goal. It's happiness.
Depends on how they earn it. I mean, like, if you earn it working hard, that's great because you got it for working hard. If you earn it through being part of the mafia, well, you're part of the mafia then.
Subjectively, like, no. Like, I don't think that money makes me more attractive. The only thing that, I mean, the money can do things to make me more attractive. I can get better clothes. I can present myself better. But as far when it comes to females, most females, there's been studies about this, they like money. Money will make you more attractive. You can be a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 and you're 10 out of 10 if you have money, right? So as far as that, you absolutely will get women if you have money. As far as guys care more about looks. I feel like personality matters more, but if they don't have a certain level of attractiveness, they'll never get to the point where we can date because it's going to be off for me. You know what I mean? But personality does matter more because a girl can be a 10 out of 10, sexiest girl I've ever seen, super rich. But if she's just a blazing bitch because she's hot and rich, I don't want to be around her at all. I'd rather have a 7 out of 10 who's nice.
Maybe if you have a lot of money, you can get like a girlfriend, but it's not really your girlfriend then because she's attracted to your money.
I mean, that's very relevant in a time like now where money would be very, very useful. It's a weird question because, like, having the extra money is nice, but, like, at the same time, just having a good person there for me is enough, you know? Because that's really all you need to be happy is if you're happy, you don't necessarily need the money. Yeah, that's the icing on top. That's like, you win the jackpot if the person who gets with you is, like, wonderful and they have money.
I think it's especially when women are looking for a man to marry and stuff like that, like, looking to settle basically. Like I can understand that if the person has a lot of money, that they are willing to look past some shortcomings of the person, if you understand what I mean, like by physical
That's
looks.
pretty. Yeah, that's pretty understandable.
I say that you need to value people by respect. So, like, regardless of how much someone has, it's I feel like it's always the demeanor in which someone carries themselves that adds value to their character, regardless of the money they have. So, I could be homeless, but I could have the best character trait than anyone else.
Not at all, not in the slightest. If you have money, I guess kind of bonus, but really I'm not looking for that. And I don't think someone should be looking for that.
Like, obviously, having money is indicative of living good life and like having made good choices, but at the same time it's not like a requirement if you actually like the person.
Sometimes I think it's more like intimidating, you know?
It doesn't really matter if you like give a big house or not. I mean, at least in my opinion, as long as the person's good. It's like I mostly look on personality, humor. If they're overly sensitive, I don't like it. They're like shit. Like I have to filter myself around them.
The first thing you're attracted to is their physical appearance, because people love saying that no, personality is all that matters, but think about it, like obviously it's the thing you fall in love with first, you understand what I mean, is their physical appearance.
Yeah, but the personality is the biggest one, because if you walk up to who's fine and you want to have sex with her and she says, you ugly worthless piece of shit, then you're gonna be like, oh, never mind, I don't want to have sex with her.
Yeah, obviously.
I've gone to Walmart in pajamas before.
Well, I mean, if you want to be accepted, because acceptance in this world is stronger than anything else. If you're not accepted, you're gonna stay lonely forever. Because I grew up. Because think about it like this: when I grew up in high school, I had tons of acne and like a bowl cut, and I was skinny, right? Then I started eating, and then I grew out my hair and got it styled, and then I started washing my face better, and it all cleared out, and now I look good. And all of that, and like other people would say that, oh, that's bullying if they're making fun of you having acne, but guess what? It helped me change myself for the better. Yeah, but now, now I'm looking gooder than a beef.
I personally just like the way I dress up, but I know a lot of people that simply dresses up, especially from high school, and especially non-adults. How do you say that? Yeah, not children. In between children and adults, there's like teenager, thank you. Especially teenagers, because they have so many pressure from their school that says, oh, look, he doesn't dress like us. Oh, look, he doesn't dress like us. Oh, look, he's dressed differently than us. So there's like this hype from clothes that simply wants people to follow up that hype instead of simply wearing what you like. I wear whatever I like, so I dress up for myself.
I'll take whether or not I'm trying to impress other people into consideration. Like, you don't go to a job interview in shorts and a t-shirt.
You know, I like to look nice. Like, I sit in VRchat in front of mirrors for like forever, but like in real life, it's not as much, but I like to look nice because, like, if I take a picture or I look in the mirror, I want to be able to, like, be like, ooh, you looking fine, not... And then, like, for others, too, because, like, you know, you don't want to look like trash. You gotta set a good image for yourself.
I'd like to look good for myself as well, but in the back of your mind, you're always doing it for other people, I think. I mean, it's really an interesting time now, because a lot of people are at home. You can actually see who dresses up for themselves, I think, and who doesn't.
A little bit of both. I like to look nice personally, but it also helps if other people think so.
And I just do it because I'm bored. In my opinion, I don't care what people think of me. If I want to be myself, then I can be myself.
Damn, dude, I wish I was like you.
Not quite. It's because it's for myself, because I want to be presentable and I want to be showing my best side. Why go out and show a worse side of myself? Because when I interact with someone one time, that's what they remember me as. When we see someone and they don't, appeal to us, we get a predisposition about them. So I don't want people to have predispositions about me that I feel like don't agree with me. There's other factors that I can't control, and that's just where you understand that you can't control everyone's perspective on you, but you can control it partially.
Yeah, for myself, I dress how I want to look. I don't really care what people think, to be honest.
I think looks aren't that important to me, but if I meet other people, I like to look presentable, to be more approachable, you know.
I mean, it's really what you think. You like how you feel about yourself. I don't really think what other people think about you is really important. But it depends on the person, I guess.
I mean, it's for myself, but it's a bit of both too. Like, if I'm ever around my family and they're like dressed up nice too, I don't want to look like, you know, I don't want to look out of the picture, you know.
No.
Yeah.
Dude, I feel everything's two-way street for sure. If you like, no one's ever gonna love unconditionally. I promise you, it's never one way. It will never be one way. I promise. I sound young and look young, but I'm old.
Well, I guess.
Who, me? I'm 25.
Honestly, I dress nice because if I dress nice, it gets me in the mood to act proper. Like, you know, if I'm at home and I have to do work, if I don't dress nice, I can't do work.
If I look good, I feel good. And if other people think I look good, you know, it's definitely a boost. I definitely don't go out of my way to look better for other people. I look good for myself. I have my own self-confidence. Because I guarantee if I feel that I don't look good, then I won't feel good, you know. But if I look fresh, got a new white shirt, some new shoes, you know, and I'm impressing myself, you know, that's good enough for me.